Written and directed by Osgood Perkins, LongLegs stars Micah Monroe as Lee Harker, a detective, and Nicolas Cage as LongLegs himself. This movie took the world by storm due to its mysterious marketing campaign, along with hyperbolic statement amplifying the hype until it eventually released in early July, and quickly became my favourite movie of the year so far. In today's video, we'll be analysing how LongLegs creates pure evil by not only the actual man of LongLegs himself, but also the directing style from Osgood Perkins, along with the acting within the movie we see. We will dive into multiple little topics of how this movie creates pure evil, as within there's two very specific ways on how this film really captivates an audience, creates a moment of suspense, and creates moments of pure horror. Without further ado, let's get straight in to analysing LongLegs. Just off pure appearance, Cage as LongLegs is unsettling off the riff. The pale nature of his skin, along with the emotionless expressions, are either dull or outright extreme, causing him to be extremely unpredictable, leaving us as an audience on the edge of our seats at any moment he is on screen, as we simply don't know if he's going to just lunge and kill someone in broad daylight, or if he will turn into a more suspenseful villain like he does in the opening scene, with luring people away out of their comfort zone. With LongLegs, it creates a character who's very unpredictable, how we as an audience member clearly just don't know what he's going to do next, and ultimately not even giving us a sense of a motive to why he does his biddings. However, he's also extremely smart with the cryptic messages, as every murder is hinted at much before it's physically happened. However, due to the nature of the code never being cracked until Agent Lee Harker is assigned its case, leaves many bodies in its path. His supernatural and satanic beliefs give him power to take over families and up his kill count without even being present in the moment. However, this is not just down to the satanic beliefs he also has Micah Monroe's character of Lee Harker's mother in on him, which we later find out in the rest of the film, which is really not my strong point of this film. However, it does give it a sense of reality, how LongLegs actually, causes this mayhem towards his victims. There's a very suspenseful way of how LongLegs creates pure evil without even showing anything on screen, and that is purely down to Osgood Perkins' directing style. This directing style is uncomfortable and outright just suspenseful. Without even showing anything on screen, it leaves the audience members to just anticipate something is going to happen without anything actually happen in the end. However, regardless of anything we've shown on screen, I think that the directing style alone is actually scarier than the LongLegs character himself. How this film perfects fear is purely down to this directing style of Perkins, as he uses the wide angled lenses to really enhance the shots to an uncomfortable degree, as every single shot within the film seems like something is just lurking in the darkness, due to the unfilled spaces, and one scene that perfectly displays this is when Harker returns home at the beginning of part 2 and to the end of part 1. As Harker sits home alone, the wide shot really indicates something else is present in there with her, as eventually something does appear. After we see LongLegs in the house, all we can be thinking is, where is he now? As when Harker decides to delve deep into the letter that LongLegs has left in the house, the angle of the door frame almost anticipates LongLegs to walk by or show up behind her in any way, just increasing the tension and suspense. The ambience and also the soundtrack does not help us as an audience member to really just not anticipate something is not going to happen, as we just simply are waiting for something to appear. However, nothing does. This directing style perfects the fear of suspense, as the tension is always high and has the audience on the edge of their seats for all of an hour and 40 minutes runtime, completely perfecting the horror movie experience. The way Osgood Perkins uses his camera skills in this film is nothing short of a masterpiece. With the story not being as complicated as people may expect, I do feel like they work really well with what they are given here, and for me, that is why LongLegs perfects the art of horror. If you did enjoy this video, definitely hit that like button and definitely hit that subscribe button. If you like anything to do with horror content, I really do appreciate all the support on the channel recently. I hope you'll have a most amazing day, and of course stay safe and peace. First shot of this episode, Tammy picks this house.
Oh, what about that one?
Now, if you ask me, that is the, worst house you can pick. It has wallpaper on the outside.